Do you want to be a cleaner person, but you just can't seem to keep your home tidy? In this video, I'm going to give you 5 easy tips that you can put into practice to keep your home neat and tidy. Habit number 1, maintain a reasonable expectation of what clean should look like for you in your circumstances. Very few people can maintain HGTV reveal levels of clean, but everyone can do better than hoarder levels of grime. There's a whole lot of room in between, and the right place for you depends on your circumstances. If you have a very demanding job where you don't have a lot of time, or if you have kids or pets, or if you have housemates that you can't really control, your definition of clean is going to be different than someone who's in a different circumstance. So the first thing that you should do is make sure that the clean that you are striving for is a thing that you can actually achieve and maintain. Habit number 2, tidy people are consistently thoughtful about their possessions. They're thoughtful about what they bring into their homes, and they're thoughtful about how they take things out of their homes. The more stuff you have in a space, doesn't matter if you're talking about a single drawer or a closet or your entire home, the more stuff you have in a space, the harder it is to keep that place clean and tidy and organized. So it's important that you declutter regularly and make sure that the possessions that you have are things that you use, that are in good condition, that make you happy, not just stuff that's just lying around. Now, I'm not saying that you need to Marie Kondo your entire life. If you like having things, there's nothing wrong with having things. But again, you want to make sure that they're things that you use, things that are in good condition, things that make you happy. Now, the other thing that you want to make sure that you do is that you're thoughtful about how you shop for things. Now, if you go on a decluttering spree and then you rid your home of all of the things that you don't need, but then you spend the next 6 months shopping mindlessly, you're going to end up in the exact same situation again. So when you're out and about shopping, make sure that you're not picking things just because they're cute or because they're on sale, but because it's something that you need, something that's going to add value to your life, something that's going to make you happy. Habit number 3, tidy people walk around with their eyes open. They don't let messes become normalized. If you've had that same pile of laundry sitting for a week, it might become normal to you. It might blend in with the background. But if you're a tidy person, you'll always notice that dirty or that cluttered thing, even if you're not in a position to do something right at that time. You notice and you make a mental note or a physical note or a digital note if you're a to-do list type of person to take care of that item right away. Tidy people don't let messes become normalized or let them blend into the background. So here we are getting up on habit number 4, and you might be thinking, Phoebe, we haven't even talked about cleaning yet. And you're right, but there's a very good reason for that. The big difference between tidy people and people who are cluttered is the way that they think. Tidy people think about messes and about possessions and about spaces and about time differently than cluttered people do. So if you want to be tidier, you have to think like a tidy person. And then those thoughts will help drive your actions and make you clean more often, clean better, clean faster, and your home will be more tidy more consistently. Habit number 4, tidy people clean as they go. Now, making messes is part of the human condition. If you're out there living life, you're probably making a mess. So tidy people make messes too. But as they're making messes, they're looking for opportunities to minimize how much of a mess that they make and to clean up that mess while they're still in the process of doing whatever they're doing. So for example, if they are about to take a shower and they take off their clothes and they throw them on the bathroom floor, they don't leave them on the bathroom floor after they're done. They pick those clothes up and take them to the hamper as they are moving out of the bathroom. If they are cooking, they are wiping the counter down as they're cooking. If they're eating dinner, once they're done, they'll make sure to scrape off all of the food into the garbage can, give that dish a rinse before putting it in the dishwasher. Those sorts of activities make it so that the home is getting less dirty over time, even though you're doing the normal activities that you normally would. Another thing that can help you keep your home clean as you're living your regular life is making sure that you never leave a room empty-handed. I'll give you an example. Let's say you're in your bedroom and you notice that there's a towel that's folded that really should probably be in the bathroom. You're not on your way to the bathroom, you're on your way to the kitchen, but you pick that towel up anyway because you're in the bedroom and the bathroom's on the way. And so you put it in there on your way to the kitchen. And then all of a sudden, your room is just a little bit cleaner than it was before. Little things like that can make a huge difference in the tidiness of your home, and it barely takes any additional effort. You don't have to carve out an hour to tidy up your room. You're just doing little things as you're coming in and out because you're walking around with your eyes open, noticing the messes and the things that are out of place, and taking a quick opportunity to either put something closer to where it's supposed to be or to put it where it's supposed to be. Habit number 5. Tidy people clean in bites, not binges. A classic rookie mistake for a cluttered or messy person who wants to be tidier is to binge clean, spending an entire afternoon or an entire day or an entire weekend trying to whip your home into shape. That is a perfect recipe for miserable burnout. It is not sustainable to binge clean. And when you think about it, it doesn't make very much sense. You don't binge mess. You make messes in little bits and pieces here and there throughout your life. So you should clean the same way too. Find little moments where you can clean a little bit, and then over time those moments add up to probably more time than you would spend if you were binge cleaning. There are a couple of ways you can do this. So one is finding cleaning moments where you can take a tiny sliver of time and spend that time cleaning. A few examples of great cleaning moments are waiting for your food to heat up in the microwave. You can tidy up the kitchen for the 30 seconds or 60 seconds that it takes for your food to heat up. Another great one is when you're brushing your teeth. You're spending a couple of minutes doing this number. There's no reason why you can't use that other hand to pick up some things that are out of place and put them back where they're supposed to be. If you're waiting for a commercial break to finish while you're watching something, that's an opportunity for you to do a little bit of tidying. What about if you are waiting to step out the door while you're waiting for your lift to show up? That's a great time to tidy up your entryway. There are all of these little moments where we can spend a minute or two tidying up, and over time it adds up and makes our homes cleaner overall. Bite-sized cleaning really only works if you're doing it with a lot of frequency and consistency, and cleaning moments, as much as I love them, really aren't enough. It's a good idea for you to take 10 to 15 minutes every single day to tidy up. Just 10 to 15 minutes. You can put on a Netflix show or a podcast. You can listen to a few of your favorite songs and just spend 10 or 15 minutes tidying your space every single day. Think about it. After an entire week of spending 10 or 15 minutes cleaning up, you've spent a cumulative 1 to 2 hours cleaning up your home. And that is probably enough time to make huge progress on getting you farther away from where you are and closer to where you want to be on the spectrum of tidiness. Before we close out, I want to give you a quick but important piece of encouragement. It is super important that you are patient and persistent as you move on this journey of becoming a tidier person. The reason why you're unhappy with the cleanliness of your space is because you have spent your entire lifetime building and reinforcing habits that are untidy. You are not going to be able to undo a lifetime of habit building in a weekend. It's going to take time for you to build new habits that allow you to keep your space cleaner on a more consistent basis. Allow yourself time to experiment, learn, try new things, build new habits, have setbacks, overcome those setbacks, and over time, you will, like I did, become a tidy person, even though you started out kind of grimy. Which is a bigger struggle for you? Making fewer messes or cleaning more consistently? Tell me in the comments. If you want to build a life you love, hit the subscribe button or join my newsletter in the link in the description below. I'm Phoebe. This is Better with Phoebe. I hope you have a great day and an even better tomorrow, and I will see you next week.